Supreme Coddler. That's what a sitting congressman called the country's highest court. Another analyst said 13 out of 15 justices owe their seats to Duterte. And now these critics are being dragged before the court for contempt. Is this a clampdown on free speech or a long overdue defense of the rule of law? Stay with us. What's coming may just redefine the boundaries of dissent in Philippine democracy. In a dramatic legal twist, three prominent Duterte critics, Congressman Perci Cendaña, Analyst Richard Heydarian, and disbarred lawyer Larry Gadon, are now facing formal petitions for indirect contempt of court. The petitions, filed by Duterte-allied lawyers Ferdinand Tapaccio, Mark Tolentino, and Rolex Suplico. The charge? Accusing them of publicly undermining the Supreme Court's credibility following its dismissal of impeachment cases against Vice President Sara Duterte. Cendaña sparked outrage after branding the court the Supreme Coddler. Heydarian on social media pointed to Duterte's appointments, 13 out of 15 justices, suggesting a possible bias. Gadon, no stranger to controversy, reportedly called the court a lapdog. Now these statements, though framed as opinion, are being challenged as contemptuous under Rule 71 of the Rules of Court. Legal precedent like People v. Godoy makes one thing clear. When speech attacks the judiciary's integrity without basis, it crosses a legal line, but the accused aren't backing down. Cendaña dismissed the move as a Duterte modus to silence dissent. He argues the real issue is the 612 million pesos in confidential funds linked to VP Sara, the same funds that triggered 4 impeachment complaints. Leila de Lima, ever vocal, claims this is weaponized lawfare meant to scare critics into silence. But is it really about silencing or protecting the very institution that holds our democracy together? Here's the dilemma. When elected officials and public figures question the Supreme Court's rulings, where should the line be drawn between accountability and attack? Can criticism still be free speech if it chips away at public trust in the judiciary? Or is this a much-needed moment where the court finally draws the line, especially when it's being dragged into political brawls it never started? These petitions could reshape how far free speech goes in the name of politics, and what counts as contempt in an era of weaponized narratives. I'm Becky Wilcox, and this is Insight News TV, where we ask the hard questions others won't. Like, comment, and share your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe for more sharp analysis and exclusive updates on this unfolding story.